Hello and welcome back to my Norsca campaign, and we've got quite a few things going on. We're just about to finish off the Empire down near Nuln. We've got an army advancing into Bretonia lands, and all the way up north we have the Vampire Count sending another army to try and take our camp. It's a pretty tough army, but we've got a very strong garrison, so I'm pretty confident we can take it out. Let's just upgrade that while we're here. So we've got some extra cash to spend. We've been doing a lot of sacking. So let's get right on with it. So Karl Franz is sort of on the run right now. He's been fighting the von Carsteins and they've been slowly driving him off. We're about to take their last settlement. Just got to wait one more turn for that siege tower.
Tremble, weaklings.
So we're going to end the turn there. We're going to see what Karl Franz does. He's either going to turn and he's going to fight, or he's going to run. Let's see what he does. Okay, he hasn't done much. He's moved slightly. Okay, they've attacked us at the camp. What do they have? They have a lot of Vargeists. A Regiment of Renown of Direpack. A Vargolf. Black Knights, more Black Knights. Some trash zombies. I mean, if we can target him and take him out, that'll wipe his army down here. Also, they've got some more renown, more renown, more renown. Tough army. We've got the best garrison we could have though, and that mammoth could tear through their infantry. A chariot could do a good job. These guys. It's going to be an interesting fight. I'm very confident we can do it though. We can target Manfred. He's not going to be able to go one-on-one with our garrison commander though. We're going to have to be smart about this. Get those spearmen on their monstrous units. Those cavalry could be a problem. I'm not too worried about their infantry, as we got some fairly good infantry that can hold up against them. It's really going to be a battle of the monsters. That's where this battle is going to be won. It's going to be the Famir and the Trolls against the Vargeist and the Vargul. We'll send our own Warhounds against theirs. It's going to be an interesting matchup, Norsca and Vampire Counts. But that mammoth could be key. We can get that mammoth into the heart of their lines. It will just destroy their infantry. Then we can gang up on their more powerful units. Didn't really want to be fighting the Vampire Counts. I ain't really got no beef with them. Okay, they got their Vargolf down the front. Manfred with his lord. So they're going to be attacking us, so we're going to let them come towards us and see what they do. Or we could push up and try and hit them hard. Okay, they've got Vanguard, so I wonder if we might try and use these guys to draw their Blood Knights away. Got the Dire Pack and more Black Knights over there. So what we might do is we're going to put I'm going to stick these on skirmish mode. We're going to try and draw some of their cavalry away on the right flank. I think what we do is when we get our mammoth, we're going to push it right down their throats. So let's just start up on the hill here. So the mammoth is going to really lead our charge. So we need to watch out for that Vargolf though. So we're going to get a couple of spearmen to support the mammoth. Now these guys, I don't know how well these guys are really going to hold up. So I'm going to put a couple on each side of the mammoth because that's going to go straight down the middle. Okay, Famir and our Trolls, so they're going to really have to deal with the flying units, which isn't ideal. So let's get some of those on each side. Now we're going to hold back some of our great weapons just in reserve. And we'll put those guys behind there. We want to keep it fairly compact as we push down the middle and try and punch a hole. We don't want to get surrounded, so we're going to keep these guys over here to watch the left flank. push everyone up a little.
The master's bid.
Let's target those Blood Knights. It's going to be a pretty interesting battle. Okay, it looks like they're shifting their Vargeist over, so... push those guys up to support that flank. Okay, so they're not taking the bait. So they're probably going to swing around and try and hit us from behind, so that's something we're going to have to watch out for. So we're gonna not wait for them, we're going to get in a good charge against these guys. I'm not sure how effective our chariots will be. And push these guys up a little to support. See what that Vargolf is going to do. So they're going to try and hit us on our flank. So let's turn there. Okay, so they got some, okay, they're coming down. They're going for the chariots. Let's get our... we really want to win this battle on this flank here. Okay, so we should probably send... let's take that straight in against that regiment of renown. So that's going to be a tough fight there. Okay, look, they're breaking some off to try and chase those guys. That's going to be tough though. Let's push these guys up a bit more. Let's get our Marauders on the Dire pack. We want the Famir on those Vargeists. Those Warhounds are getting wrecked, so we're going to pull them back. Chariots aren't doing a great job, but they're doing some damage, so we'll leave them in there at the moment. Yeah, that's good. Our cavalry's really causing problems there. So our Mammoth has gone in. We've got our Meat Shield infantry going in. And we've got our Spearmen, that's great, on that Vargeist. I don't know how effective they'll be. So let's get out Berserkers onto those zombies. Okay, so those guys are now starting to run. Okay, it's Famir versus Vargeist, so this should be an interesting matchup. I think our Famir can do this. Yeah, look at them. They're really powerful units. Okay, let's try and get our wolves back into the fight. Okay, they've got Vargeist coming up behind. We're going to target them with some of our ranged. Okay, maybe pull these spearmen back, deal with that infantry. Keep on those guys. They're going to try and hit us from behind, but there's not a lot we can do about that right now. So this fight is going okay over here. The knights have come back, so we'll send our... they're not going to win that fight, but hopefully they can keep it distracted. So let's see what's going on. So the Vargeist have landed. They're going up against our Berserkers, which isn't a good matchup. Our Spearmen can do some support, but they're currently tied down with that. Okay, those guys are throwing their axes, which is nice. Our Mammoth is doing what it does best. We've got a fairly strong front line here. We need to get our Trolls around behind. Those guys are doing a good job against that Graveguard. So let's get our Spearmen back to support those great weapons. Let's keep firing on those. Our Famir are winning the fight. These guys are doing good. They should win that fight. Let's get our cavalry back in. Okay, we're doing okay. So let's target those zombies. Let's get these guys into melee, because they're probably killing more of our own men with those axes than the enemy. They're doing a good job. try and focus our spearmen on that Vargolf, that's the real problem. Mammoth is down to half health because Manfred is on it, so let's get the Mammoth on Manfred. If I can push through this flank. Okay, they are retreating. We've seen our spearmen coming in. So let's push our great weapons up. Keep our spearmen back to protect that flank. Okay, they're going to come and hit us from behind. These Vargeist are losing, but they are holding up our Alpha and we do need to bring them guys into the fight as soon as we can. Because our Berserkers are getting a bit screwed over down there. Okay, they try to come in and get in the charge. Let's pull those in there. Okay, the Mammoth I think is going to go, it might go Berserk, we'll see. Let's get those guys in. Let's get them into the back of those Vargeists. Let's try and finish off those Black Knights as well. Okay, so we're keeping these Blood Knights out of the fight, which is good. Okay, have any units come back? No, I think we've... Where are our chariots? Okay, they've chased those back there, so let's pull them out. Okay, they're putting those out as well, so let's keep our trolls on. Let's keep targeting those Black Knights. We should be able to finish them off. Okay, they're sending in some more support against our own general. It's a pretty even fight right now. Manfred is the real problem, taking him down, and this Vargolf, which is taking a lot of hits. It's only down to about half health. Okay, looks like we've won that battle, so let's get those guys in. If I can get that, if that Mammoth will come back, it'd be great. Okay, they're slowly winning that fight, but we need to really push around behind their lines here. That's it, Mammoth, come back. You got to hit these guys from behind. Okay, this is good. We're starting to break on the right flank. Let's get those spearmen in. So, see where these guys land. Okay, the Vargolf is losing, which is good, but they've got a lot of support here. But our Mammoth is coming back in. We've got to deal with these Black Knights though, they're a problem. Okay, so they don't really want to land against those spearmen. Sending in some Blood Knights to cause some problems. Okay, in it comes. This is just what we needed. Well, you got that one guy. Come on, you got to get stuck into all of them. Get stuck in there, come on. Okay, they're starting to break. They're losing that side. This is it. This could be what turns the tide. And you see they're starting to crumble. Okay, they're shifting some of their Vargeists away. Okay, a lot of their units are starting to crumble and break. Manfred is still causing a problem. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put these guys on skirmish and try and draw him away from the fight. To turn those spearmen on those. Okay, we're going to have to ignore these Black Knights for now. they're probably going to come back, but we need to get out from the air in the middle. Okay, let's swing those around. This guy on those grave guard. Okay, zoom in, have a little look at the carnage. You can see them starting to crumble. Manfred is looking bloody, but he's still fighting. Trying to pull those guys out. Those spearmen are really doing a good job over there. Okay, Manfred's trying to support the Vargolf, but okay, those guys are broken, they're running, they're terrified, look at them go. Okay, we're starting to lose that flank, we've got to be careful here. I mean, this side I think we're starting to really mop up on, but let's get those trolls back. Okay, let's target Manfred without hunters. There it goes, the Vargolf has gone down. So let's try and push people onto Manfred now. Let's get our Famir in to support. They've won that fight. Let's bring those around. Gotta watch those damn horsemen. They're starting to go down. These guys have slowly whittled them down. Not as fast as I wanted them to. That was a good hit from that cav there. Okay, but we've got more units coming around. This is where the battle's really going to end up. Try and take a finish off those zombies. Okay, those guys have all crumbled. So let's get our great weapons in on Manfred and his lord there. Our mammoth is really mopping up, it's starting to break again. Let's take out those grave guards. There we go, get stuck in trolls. Okay, those skeleton warriors are really running in. It's starting to crumble though. Okay, let's try and get our spearmen to support there. Okay, this isn't looking so good now. Okay, the mammoth is back. So this flank is... no, it's not doing great, it's doing okay. Okay, Manfred is moving, so let's try and take out this. Really want to get my Famir in on Manfred. Okay, I think we are winning this fight over here. But we've taken a lot of casualties. Okay, now Manfred is coming in to support this flank. He's seen the risk here. Okay, let's get these guys back in the fight. So we need to take out this other... yeah, so let's get everyone in on them. Finish off those renowned units, which are really tough. They don't want to go down. They're trying to cycle their cav in and out. Let's get those trolls on Manfred. These guys really don't want to drop them. Look at them, they've barely got any units left. Okay, they're gone, they're gone. Manfred is still fighting. Okay, that is it. Manfred is the only one left. He's dropping quickly though. Shouldn't have come to Norsca, mate. There we go. That was a pretty tough fight. A pretty fun fight though. 200 kills for the Mammoth, that did a great job. The Famir, the Trolls of course did excellent. Those great weapons, 178, 180 for the Berserkers. Everyone did a great job. I was supposed to be wiping out the Empire in this part, but it looks like most of it's been spent fighting the Manfred. But that doesn't matter, because it was a fun battle, which is what we want. $131 for those guys, they did a great job. So hopefully the Vampire Counts will think twice before marching into Norsca. I'd really just want to make peace with them now, because I'm not interested in fighting the Vampire Counts. I've got no beef with them. I mean, if they want to take the rest of the Empire turf, that's okay with me. We'll see, they might want peace after. And they've just lost what is probably their main army against my garrison, which is a little embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing, Manfred. You should be embarrassed. Got some nice loot out of that as well. So we're getting some more cash. That's it. You run back to. Oh look, they sent up some more units in support, have they? Not much though. Sushku. Rare metal. Oh, not this again. Web or minus speed. There we go. Well, Clan Angron wants to go at the Empire as well. No one likes the Empire in this game, apparently. Who are these guys? Stalia, what are you doing here? Hiding around. Where's Shushku? I thought we said there was an ambusher. Where are you, Shushku? I guess he's over here somewhere. We're still replenishing this army, so we're going to leave them there. Okay, what's going on with Karl Franz? Okay, he's still... It's like he doesn't know what to do. He hasn't got any settlements. He can't take out these guys and us. I mean, we've got two big armies here. We'll go back to him in a sec. Let's just see what's going on with Vampire Counts up north. So Helmengorst has marched up with a very small army. The question is, if they attacked again... Well, Manfred's down, so they've got this dude in charge now. Rudy. But our garrison is, although we've lost a lot of health on them, we've still got the numbers. That Mammoth is on half health, so I think we'll be okay. I'm going to see if these guys want to make peace. I gave him a bit of a spanking.
Do not underestimate the danger.
Come on dude, I just wiped out your army.
Mind patience.
You think he'd be a bit more, you know, okay, we'll have peace. I mean, I'm going to let them take all this turf. They should be more grateful, really. I want to upgrade some of our settlements, but I really want to finish off the Empire.
The eternal challenger.
So let's do that first. Let's take out Nuln.
Move on then.
Nice easy win there. 868, yeah, that's not great. I already looted this place though. Oh, we got a weapon. A Famir hammer. That's something for Eric Bonespear, who of course is leading this army now because Surfer was wounded by an assassin. So old Eric's in charge for the moment. We still get 9,000 per second here, but I just want to take it out at this point.
Overrun the world.
Eric, you're doing a good job. While Surfer is recovering. Let's see how long it's going to take before we can get Surfer back. So Surfer, oh, he'll be available in one turn, so we can get him back in one turn. Okay, Altdorf is looking okay. We really want to boost that garrison though to keep it secure.
Who's next?
So I think we're going to go after Karl Franz. Yeah.
Let's fight.
I think it's time to finish old Karl off.
I'll challenge them.
So this is it. This is the last stand of the Empire. So this is going to be a good one. And we'll probably have this battle and then end this part with that. And then once the Empire is done, it's really just Bretonnia. We got to go send our armies over into Bretonnia. And they've had a lot of problems with the Wood Elves, with Musalon, beastmen. So they're pretty kind of on the ropes a little, and they're not doing as badly as the Empire were doing. They've got some good armies, I think, still, some strong settlements. So it'll probably take a few turns to take out Bretonia, but once that's done we can just focus on finishing the last challenges, and that'll bring our Norsca campaign to an end. I think after that though I'm going to do some monster hunts. I'll probably just do separate videos for the monster hunts, because there's no point watching me march around the campaign map for them. I've still got to do that quest battle as well for the sword. I've sort of left all the early monster hunts and quests to the end of the campaign. But I like to move quickly. Okay, so Carl's not going to last very long in this fight. Gambling never pays. Okay, so they're going to try and use the forest because they know I've got artillery. I mean, they've got some artillery as well, so let's stick our artillery up there. I'm not sure. So range isn't that great, but the forest is going to be the problem because we can't see anything. So let's build a strong front line. Some berserkers behind. A couple of these guys on each flank. That manticore could be good for scouting. So we've got skin wolves. We should probably get some more spearmen in this army at some point, especially if we're going to be doing monster hunts. Let's put our mammoth at the front, because our mammoth always leads the charge. And let's get a Wolfric at the front as well, alongside some Famir. And we'll put our spellcaster. Oh no, not. Yeah, he's our wizard. Yeah, we'll put him just behind. So let's Oh, we got to start the battle. I thought I started the battle. That was just the deployment. Let's swing these guys around this way. We'll try and meet them over here. If we can draw them out in the forest here, get some open ground. So let's just speed that up. Might send our manticore in ahead. See what it can see. It looks like they're just going to hide in the woods. Come on, Kyle. Oh, let's pull these guys out. Oh, there we go. So it looks like they're going to start targeting us with missile fire straight away. Do we send our manticore in to try to screw it up? Okay, everyone run into position, because don't want to take too many hits, but if we can get our Hellfire battery firing on that. Because it's very nearly in range. I think our Hellfire battery will take that out on its own. And then they'll be forced to come to us. We're going to have to soak up a bit of fire here. But they're not doing too much damage. We've got some good armour. Come down off your hill, Kyle.
Chaos Marauder about to fall! Slaughter soon! That's what the masters bid!
Okay, those champions taking a bit of a hit, but there we go, we're starting to get some fire in. And you can see they've already done significant damage with just a few hits. And this is a powerful unit, it's a renowned unit. So we can't see the rest of their army. You can see a few units, but we want to take out that battery because it's going to force them to come to us. So they're shifting some units down to the right flank, so that's something we're going to have to be aware of. So let's just bring these guys around there. It looks like they're targeting our war mammoth. Okay, they're coming down the hill now. They're sending their cav round to try and get around behind us. But we got a manticore, we can fly. And there is Kyle Franz, right in the middle, leading the last charge of the Empire with what he's got left, which isn't much. So they're going to send some fire in, so we're going to have to just get these guys in, I think. We're going to send Wolfric in against... Who is causing me problems over here? Let's get our skinwebs in now. Okay, get a fireball in on Kyle just throw it off. I almost feel kind of bad about this. It's probably going to be too easy. Of course I say that. Oh, sorry about that, Kyle. Let's get them in there. Let's get Wolfric on him. Let's get our Skinwoods to chase some of those Outriders. Target those. Actually, let's get a Manticore on those archers back there. Okay, what shall we drop down? Maybe some leadership bonuses on those guys, yeah.
Wolfric the Wanderer.
Wolfric, you go take out Kyle. Yeah.
Very well.
I see victory.
Chaos Marauders! Now is our time!
Ouch. So Carl is getting screwed up by Familia and by Wolfric.
Wolfric
He's
the
trying to shove Wolfric out. Oh, it worked. He shoved him over.
Massacre.
Now get up, Wolfric.
Seek my
Take out
blade.
that arse.
Where's the enemy?
Okay, they are breaking everywhere now. So let's bring our mammoth around behind those guys. What's going on over here? Okay, their Reichsguard though unit is doing pretty good, so we're gonna send those guys in to support. Drop their armour a little. Ooh, that was a nasty hit. So where's Kyle? Is Kyle? Oh, he's down here. He's trying to take on some of our berserkers. Okay, we can't let him get away though. Ah, he's down. Sorry, Kyle. And I think that's pretty much it.
Chaos Marauders!
Yeah, we got those javelins going in on that renowned unit there, so... And that is it. They are done. Kyle went down. Pretty easy fight. Would have liked something a little more epic, but the Empire had been on the ropes for a long time and we just finished them off. Good job, everyone. I mean, he did some damage to Wolfric. You give him some credit. Did some damage to those Khmer as well, so... You know, they actually did put some good hits in with what they had left. But they were never going to win that fight. We only lost 93 men. So, it probably looked worse than it really was. 139 for that Hellfire unit, that was great. 105 for the Mammoth. Yeah, they didn't do much at all. So that should now be the end of the Empire. I mean, they've lost their last settlement, they've lost their last army. I mean, I think they might be able to retreat with a new lord in charge. We'll see what happens. I think they might need to have one more fight though. They might be able to retreat because they didn't retreat the first time. But if they do, we should be able to finish them off quickly with an auto resolve. Yeah, that Hellfire battery is pretty impressive. Very good accuracy. And when you look at the comparison, 41 for their artillery and over 100 for ours. Get some nice loot. Gonna rank up, yep.
I am the one.
Okay, so they've fallen back to there.
World Walker.
So the problem is we're taking attrition damage because we're in vampire count territory.
Despoil and ravage.
So
Seeking,
we'll just follow them. We'll just have to
destroying.
soak up the damage for now.
Who's next?
I really want to get some stuff for Beast Slayers. Bonus versus large for Spearmen. That could come in handy later during the monster hunts. So we're going to get some of those. And I think we will...
Norsca.
We'll keep that replenishing. So let's end the turn there. So they're probably just going to try and give us the runaround. Are you really going to attack me? I mean, look at you guys cannot win this fight. I mean, I know I just killed Manfred, but I mean, look at that. I could fight, but there's not much point. I've already fought these guys and beat them. It's just embarrassing at this point. Rudy, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? So that is them dealt with. So maybe now they'll be willing to make peace. Maybe they thought the garrison was weaker. I mean, yeah, we lost some units. There's a garrison, it'll replenish. Go home, you're drunk. Okay, Surfer is back and ready for duty. That's good. I wanted to I want to get that -1% upkeep. That's what I'm aiming for a lot of the settlements. So we're going to have to start building more of those to get our upkeep down. But these guys still aren't retreating. There's like, yeah, we can do this. Come on, we just keep hitting them. We can beat them.
I'm listening.
These guys are going to.
I'll challenge them.
Oh, there we go. We were able to attack them. So they got Volkmar in charge, but they've got nothing. I just hope we don't lose any of these units in the auto resolve. So don't. Come on, ah, there we go. We're okay. That's got to be it for the Empire. I don't think they've got any more armies. $24. Get some more cash.
Where's my next?
What is he running away again?
To the four corners.
I'm gonna catch you. Seriously, Empire guys, I'm gonna catch you. Okay, what shall we give him? Let's give him. Let's get the cooldown on that because it's a tough one.
Let's fight.
Has he got another one? Okay.
Dominate.
Okay, come on, you guys. You got to stop messing around. So we're going to pull these guys back into Altdorf territory so they can replenish. I don't think I'm at war with those guys. No, I'm not. That's good. Okay, so Stadia's taken that. So let's just see where Bretonia are at. Okay, the Wood Elves have taken all of this turf here. Stadia have taken Brion as well. So we've got to take out Aquitaine, Castle Baston, and then, yeah. So they're still holding strong in the north, but the south is where they're having problems. Looks like they pulled one of their main armies back to Aquitaine to hold that, so that could be a tough fight there. So we might swing around and hit Baston instead. So there's a bit of a mess over here, all these vampire armies. So we'll get these guys replenished. We'll probably push these guys up north, past Marienburg. Hopefully they won't attack us on the way. Don't know if we can make peace with them. Not interested in fighting them.
Do not waste my time with...
What the vampire counts? You ready to make peace yet, vampire guys? No. Okay, I really want to finish off the Empire though, so let's and that turn there and see what they do. Okay, they're putting back. They've had enough. The Wood Elves taking Paragon. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay, well, Carstone's are going to have Avon, which doesn't bother us. There's nothing there that concerns us, so let's finish these guys off. Okay, that's got to be it now. I mean, they're down to just a couple of hero units. Stop.
Where's my
Okay, this is it. This is the last one. That's got to be it. And it's got to be the last one.
ahead?
Income from all buildings. Oh, like problems. There we go. Empire destroyed at last.
I am the one.
So we're going to pull these guys back to
Wandering.
Altdorf.
Take what's theirs. Journeying.
What?
And we're going to give him some more bonus to large.
Yes? I'll handle it.
So yeah, we could get a couple more units for Wolfric. So I think we'll probably get him a couple of spearmen.
Tribesmen, gather.
Okay, so that is them dealt with, which is good. So that's another victory condition complete. So we just got to finish off Bretonia, and then we've got that quest for the final challenger, and then we can do some monster hunts and stuff, and just have some fun with those. So we're just going to quickly go through our settlements and get these ready, because we've got some cash to spend. So we're going to upgrade some of these. Let's grab that one. That's good. Let's get that one. Skinwolf's armoured. Yeah, we'll grab some of those. So let's just do all of these for income and defences. Boost that to 3. But keep a bit of an eye on that treasury, we don't want to get too carried away. But we've got some nice bit of cash to spend. So that should probably do it for now, I think. Yeah. So spend some of that cash, upgrade some of Norsca, and I think we will leave part 17 there. So this was all about the end of the Empire and a nice big battle against vampires. So next time we're going to be focusing entirely on Bretonia and wiping these guys out. They've still got some powerful armies. They've still got some strong turf there that they've still got settlements. So could be a good fight. But I will leave that there, and I will see you in part 18.